I called the Atlas expedition the quest for dinosaurs. Now, I did that more in hope than in definite expectation that we would find dinosaurs. But thanks to the strenuous efforts of Jean-Pierre, we did find dinosaur footprints. We went to the village of Zarqois, and Jean-Pierre had done lots of research, and he'd gone up there and he'd recce'd and he'd found two fantastic sets based on sets that Hassan Yamami had found. And we went up and he strapped me into climbing gear and made me climb a cliff face. And even though psychologically I knew I was safe because Yeshu had me on a rope, actually my emotions, I was frightened. But Ali said to me, Zahra, after all these months of looking after you, do you think we're going to drop you? The excitement of seeing things for yourself, and I think this is what I'd like to say to people, get out there and see it for yourself. Don't just rely on TV or the internet or hearing about it from other people. Go and do it yourself, because I put my hand in a footprint that is millions of years old.
Nous sommes, Alice, sur un cimetière où a été découvert le plus grand dinosaure au monde, le plus ancien, pas le plus grand, le plus ancien, qui date de 180 millions d'années. Ces dinosaures ont été donc travaillés par des scientifiques, c'est un consortium international, sur 3 endroits différents. Et un endroit, c'est celui-ci, on voit la Terre qui était là, oui. Et les chercheurs, pendant 5 ou 6 ans, ont creusé très doucement ici. Et puis, cet ensemble de matériaux sont partis à Rabat, puis en France, pour être restaurés et pour reconstituer l'ensemble du dinosaure. Ce dinosaure s'appelle Tazidarus naimi, du mot Tazida, le nom du village. Ah. Et donc, les dinosaures qu'on a vus, les traces de dinosaures qu'on a vus dans le Mougoun, eh bien, c'était dans des falaises. Et là, c'est des dinosaures qui sont plus récents, datés d'à peu près 160 millions d'années.
Coming into Ouarzazate, I had some treats. And the first one was that the British ambassador Simon and his wife, Sophie, came to meet me. So for us to have the official recognition from my government, my home government, that we had done something worthwhile and something to be congratulated on and something to celebrate, for me and Addi, Brahim and Ali, was very special and very important.
Well, it was a fantastic pleasure for Sophie and me to come to Ouarzazate yesterday to welcome Alice at the end of her extraordinary expedition. It's not just an act of stamina. It's also an act of discovery. It's shown that it is possible to walk the length and breadth of the country, but also she's discovered a lot. She's told me how much she's learnt about the different peoples of Morocco and their wonderfully warm and welcoming ways. Alice is well known in the UK. She is bringing Morocco to a whole new community of British people. And so they will see some of the extraordinary things that she has seen. And it will encourage more and more people to come to visit this beautiful country. We will get to know each other better and better. We will find that we have more to offer for each other. And alhamdulillah, that's why I'm here. So well done to Alice. It's been a fantastic journey. Well done to Morocco during these COVID times to have been able to organize this fantastic voyage across the Atlas by Alice, by her collaborators and by her camels has been a really major act, and it just shows that even in these difficult times Morocco welcomes and gets things done, and all the way along the line Alice has told me that she's had such help from the local authorities and the local people.
Expedition is a world. You're in your own world. You have your own language. You have your own customs and traditions in this world. And so knowing that that is ending and you're going back to what we call real life, it's sad, you know, you feel that depression. You're like, I don't want to leave the men. I don't want to leave the camels. I don't want to wake up in a bed. I want to wake up in le petit fromage. But things have to end. So the end of an expedition is always difficult for me personally. You look forward to it and you dread it in equal measure. And those two emotions sit absolutely side by side. Jean-Pierre has worked so hard for us and with us for 7.5 months behind the scenes, organising everything, trying to make it the best possible expedition, always changing things if we needed them changed, trying to adapt, bringing in new information. And I really cannot thank him enough because he has put his heart and soul into this expedition. And I feel like we're kind of like a brother and sister now. And he was very much part of the team. He wasn't with us on the expedition, but he is very much part of it because he organised it from here. So when he met us at the door of Dardai with tears in his eyes, it meant something very, very special to me.
C'est vrai qu'à l'arrivée de la caravane d'Alice, c'était une grande émotion pour moi aussi. Justement parce que je revivais toute cette grande traversée que j'ai vécue, ces grandes traversées. Et c'était la joie de voir que cette traversée peut se faire sans que moi je sois. Certes, j'étais dans l'ombre, dans l'organisation. C'était pour moi très fort de voir cette suite qui arrive, de voir l'équipe qui s'est formée au fil des 25 années de voyage avec eux, de voir que l'équipe est capable de faire ces grandes traversées, l'équipe a les capacités, l'équipe a la conviction, l'endurance et puis la joie de réaliser cette traversée. Oui, c'était une grande émotion pour moi aussi, l'arrivée de la caravane à Ouarzazate. Cette arrivée à Ouarzazate était majestueuse. Une arrivée après 2 mois et demi de marche, et arriver à Ouarzazate par la Palmeraie, rejoindre la Casbah de Taourirt, lieu historique où se croisaient les caravanes autrefois. La caravane a rejoint par les jardins d'Ardaïf, qui était le point de départ du voyage d'Alice il y a une bonne année. Et donc nous avons eu un accueil chaleureux de l'équipe. Comme se faisaient autrefois les caravanes qui arrivaient d'un long périple, d'un grand voyage, ces caravanes qui partaient vers la Mecque en pèlerinage, qui revenaient une année après. Quand la caravane arrivait, c'était la joie du village. De la même manière, nous avons eu cette joie à l'arrivée de la caravane d'Alice pour les chameliers qui ont accompagné Alice pendant 7 mois et demi de marche. Donc c'est un exploit pour Alice, c'est un exploit pour les chameliers, les guides qui ont réalisé une traversée fabuleuse.
We had the most fantastic celebration. The women were dancing behind, so I was doing my little bit of shaking there and clapping. The children couldn't believe their eyes. It's like double festivity, camels and music. I think that joyous arrival has really conquered the sadness of the end of the expedition because it makes you realize it's a perfect thing. The expedition has been a perfect circle, a perfect jewel in my life, and I hope as well in the lives of the men, especially Brahim and Addi, who walked the whole way with me, and for Jean-Pierre, and something that we'll always remember. So things end, and this expedition across Morocco, the whole of Morocco from top to bottom, ended on the most fantastic, joyous note.